Good evening there, YouTube. Solar YouTube, that is. This is the evening edition. This is September 25th, 2025. And this is the cloud cover we have. Not mad right now. It's towards the end of the evening. I have a tree that's in the way, so I'm not seeing a whole lot there. It's coming and going throughout the day. As you can tell, two blinking lights. That one means that the inverter is operating off of solar or battery. And that light blinking means that the battery is being charged by the solar. And the light quit blinking, so it just stopped. It just stopped. It reaches, yeah. It's all about the volts. Yep, so it just quit charging from the solar. So far, it's gone good, so let's look at the data on this. 26.6 and no load on the refrigerator. Here's the start of the show. You guys are getting kissies. There you go. Last 3-4 days has been really cloudy all day long. Really cloudy all day long, and then towards the evening time it just starts to kind of clear up. So I haven't really got really great sun since I've had this unit, and I bought this back on the 19th, I want to say, of September. So my Blue Eddy did get charged up all the way, 100%. Yeah, that's on a 200 watt panel by itself, so that's more than enough to fill that up. And that's a bifacial panel I have up there, so even the sunlight on the back side of it, and the roof that it's on, it's a white roof, flat roof. And then where these panels are actually sitting, it's kind of at an angle. It's at about a 7 to 8 degree angle. So how do I get that? Well, because I set my panels on the brackets at 35 degrees. And then when I set them on the sloped part of the roof, then I realized, oh, I have a slope here. And so when I measured the new slope at the front of the panel, it was 43, I want to say. 42, 43, somewhere in there. So technically it's, at this time of year, it's a few degrees too steep. So I need to be around 33, 34 this time of year, and I'm at 43, so I'm not getting a full, the angle's off just a little bit. So I'm not going to climb up there and move them, because here in a few months I got to move them back, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to leave them. No big deal. So it's still running great, no faults. Like I said, it's when I'm trying to use this 2,000 watt gas generator, the sine wave, it's not pure sine wave. Obviously, well, can't say pure sine wave, but it's not pure enough that the machine can run off it. The all-in Viver. It's in the instruction. It's in the manual, and other YouTubers have used different companies, and they've had the same issue. Some, if your gas generators can have a cleaner waveform, but that one just, it doesn't want to work with that. This threw a code 04 when I did try to run it, and the code that it gave didn't match what, just didn't match. Like 04 is the over temperature of the, that's what it gave, but on my app on the phone, it said that I don't know the quite wording, I don't remember quite wording of it, but it was waveform too dirty, some to that extent. So yeah, she's just napping right now. It's one of her many thousands of cat naps. So this is about it. There's not a whole lot to really talk about. Um, I am going to the next purchase I'm going to do is the solar array. So I need to get solar up there. So I'm thinking I want about 400 to 500 watt panels. And I'm needing about 6 of them. So this will max out about 300 watts. 3,000 watts. It's 500. Um, that's 500 volts on your DC in. So you want to put about 425, 450 to be safe, because the colder it gets, the more you have to, the more electricity it's going to produce, more volts. Yeah, let's just give me kisses again. She's loving on you guys. So there's a formula you put in there, and you got to add a buffer in there. So I'm saying about 425 volts. That'd be fine. So I am looking at getting some the different panels. What I got up there now is okay. It's just to play around with, but I need to get about 16 to 2,000 watts on that roof. Once I get 16, I want about 2,000. Once I get about 2,000 watts up there, then I'd be running fine. Then I can worry about that's my hearing noise. I am playing some Minecraft. I haven't played it in years. So let me turn this off so it won't. Yeah, it's way too loud. Hold on a second. There we go. I turned off my speakers off. I don't know why that got loud. Yeah, I haven't played it in years. And I don't do nothing but come home, sit at home, do nothing all day, work all day, and come home and do nothing. So I decided to play some Minecraft, get back in it a little bit. But yeah, I get about 400, and I looked at a local Pizza Hut. We have a local Pizza Hut. We have a local Domino's. It's right around the corner from here. I'm at the red light, and I look over and I've seen solar panels. They got solar panels in the back of the building. And I know they've been there. I've been there since I built the building. And I'm like, I'm gonna stop in and talk to the people, the manager about. So I talked to the guy, and he knew somewhat about it, but not a whole lot. So the system is he has 40 410 watt panels. So you're looking at about 16,000 watts, 16 kilowatts of power. Okay. So they have these electric Domino's cars. So, see that charge light blink there for a second. We've got just enough votes, just enough for a minute there. It kicked in. So they got 2 or 3 of the electric Domino's cars, and so the owner of the real franchise they have there, I guess he has a nice solar setup at his house. And so, but this system is not. It doesn't have a battery reserve, so it's just during the daytime when it produces, it's hooked to the building, so it cuts down on the building energy uses from the grid. Now he doesn't know if it's tied to the grid or not. He doesn't know. But he does. You let me walk back here and take a look at the panels. So yeah, they're a nice little mount system, and I counted 40 panels of 410 watts. That's roughly 16,000 watts. I'm like, that's nice. It didn't take up a whole lot of space. The footprint of it's pretty. It's a ground mount. It's pretty nice, and each one of them had a micro inverter on it. So right at the spot, turn it to AC and off to these 2 electric car ports at 240 volt. They were 220, 240, and the guy that he's the store manager really doesn't know a whole lot about the system. It's charging. Well, you saw it there for a second. Yeah, it was charging for a second. It should be charging again. We are 71 watt votes. What are we doing? Nope, fridge is not on, so whatever. So video's long enough, so I won't be saying welcome. So it's cool. So you guys have a good evening, and I will see you in the morning.